Our school is being forced to change its nautical outlook because of the new national curriculum. Ian Cundall reports.
Following in the footsteps of generations of mariners, the boys of Trinity House School began a new term today, their oldest tradition about to be thrown overboard. After 204 years, they'll soon be joined by girls. With a military parade instead of assembly, Trinity House has always been something of a man's world.
Parade! Attention!
Today, as the long lined up with the short and the tall, the impending arrival of sexual equality was the talk of the school. Only a third of its pupils go to sea, but among old boys there's expected to be some disquiet about breaking a nautical taboo.
The school is, over 200 years old. It's been 200 years a masculine training ground for a very long period of time for people going into particularly into the merchant fleet. And of course there will be people who might view with some suspicion the fact that certain traditions might be taking a hammering, but I can assure them that the fundamental traditions of the school won't change.
The nervous members of one of the last all-male first forms were rather more worried about telling left from right. Once they'd have spent much of the time studying seamanship and navigation. The national curriculum has ended that. For the first time, chemistry and biology were on the timetable today. Change is viewed with mixed feelings by some.
Yes, it's changed quite a lot since I've been here. I mean, they've introduced music and art, and they're doing navigation anymore as well.
What about girls coming? Do you think it's going to change the school?
Yes, it will lose some of its identity and maybe some of its respect from certain people around the community, but progress has to be made.
Sex and subjects may change. The school is adamant the famous naval uniform will stay.
The government